everybody. Welcome to this week's Q&A. This week we have a very interesting and almost entertaining question for us coaches. And that is a question of how do I know if the exercises I see online are correct, if the form's correct, if that person's even doing it right. Simply put, you don't. Just like anything online, you can't even know if it's true. And in some cases now with AI, you won't even know if it's a real person. Now, most of the time you can tell with that type of stuff, so I'm not going to talk about it today. But what I will talk about is how you should be looking at things online and whether or not that is a great option for you to find help. Now, I will say that if you have, my personal opinion is if you have experience with movement, sports, athleticism, then online cannot be a terrible place to look. Going on YouTube and searching an exercise you're looking for, or a type of exercise, or some sort of movement, some sort of stretch, physical therapy, thoughts, ideas, all that stuff can be a great resource for that. As coaches, we use the internet as a good place to learn things, not usually on social media, but in other places, and in some cases, social media as well. Now, I will say if you know what you're looking for and that's the case, then that can be a good place to look because you can get ideas. You know what you're looking for. You know if that's going to be good for someone. And that's great. If you're a person who falls in the middle between knowing what you're looking at and not knowing what you're looking at, the internet can be a tricky place because sometimes you'll get sucked into things where you think they're real or they're okay to do. And the person who's doing them may or may not be doing them in a way you think is, or in the way that you perceive as an issue, right? But maybe it is an issue. Maybe you just don't know any better. Maybe there's a lot of things you can get sucked into that would be right or wrong, and maybe they look really good. Maybe everybody is commenting on them. That's such a great idea. It works so well. But when you get into it, then it's really not right for you. So if you're in the middle ground, you can really get caught either one way or the other. You can find stuff that's really great and it could be awesome for you. You can also find stuff that sucks you into something that's not what you need to be in, or that's not really great, and you can really badly get hurt. So that middle ground is dangerous. I would say for anyone who's on the other end of the spectrum, on the I don't know really what I'm looking at, I'm just trying to get into something, try and find a trusted resource. There are great websites like the NSCA, National Strength and Conditioning Association. There's High School Strength and Conditioning Association. If you go to an association website and you're looking up information, usually it's pretty well researched and it's going to have some sort of backing. If you're scrolling Instagram as a person who doesn't know very much about exercise or whatever you're looking into for working out, you have a lot of things you've got to watch out for because there's so much stuff out there nowadays that is really, really bad or is just completely incorrect. Perhaps the person is doing something that may be not a bad thing, but they're talking about it in the wrong way. They're portraying it as something it's not. So I would very much caution people who are just getting into exercise that if you're scrolling Instagram or Facebook or any of the other places in social media, let's say you're diving around in YouTube looking for stuff, there's so much stuff out there that's junk. So be very careful. I would say that if you're a person who's just getting into things, find a trusted pro or a trusted friend who actually knows what they're doing and did not get a certification in 10 minutes online, and talk to them. Even if you're just asking for directions and like, hey, where should I look? Or hey, what should I be doing? Try and find those people. It's going to be a much better resource for you than going in and diving into the bowels of the internet, hoping that you don't get stuck in something wrong. So hopefully that helps. I know it's kind of around the bush, but if you do have questions about where you can find quality information, go ahead and give us a call, give us a text, send us an email, and we'll be very happy to help you with that.